Hello Scorpio, I am Namala Muse. This is Intuitive Muse Tarot, and here we are with another monthly collective tarot reading, all for entertainment purposes only, of course. I do have gifts. I am clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. I am an empath. I do feel you, hear things that you can't, or not you, sorry, but most people can't hear or see or feel, right? Even smell. So all of these gifts are real, but please don't make stories fit yours if they do not. Only take what resonates with you. I will do my best to give clear, honest messages. And this one is a message for the Scorpios who are working through their fears. There's a lot of, since the age of Aquarius coming in, we've been working through our fears quite a lot. A lot of us have been. And Scorpio, you've been feeling an intensity more than a lot of the other Zodiac signs at this point, because we have just had a supermoon, a full supermoon, so close we could see her and feel her in your house, in your Zodiac sign, which brings up desires, which brings up attachments and addictions that we thought we maybe had processed, had released, had gotten rid of, but here temptation is again, right? So Scorpio, what is it that we're fearing right now? What is it that we're needing to release? This is a reading on who or what we need to release, so we can start clearing out that negative energy and start allowing the positive transitions to come through. Let's transmute these negative energies from within, out with love, so we can attract more abundance into our current. I have a feeling that you are wanting to attract abundance, Scorpio. You've been, and I mean emotional abundance, material abundance, financial abundance. I'm talking ultimate abundance, right? You've been desiring this, and lately it feels like you're further away from it than possible, or you have been reaching some and it's like, no, I need more. And that's just because that moon is in your house, in the house ruled by the planet of desires and, addictions and attachments. So we're processing these emotions, processing this energy, and trying to find out, well, how do I channel this in a whole different direction that's better and healthier for me? So let's take a look. Let's see. For the main collective, Scorpions out there, this is a reading for you guys. I want to check with the fairies first of all before we get to the tarot. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what fears are we trying to release? What fears for the Scorpio collective need to be released most right now, Spirit? How can we help the Scorpio collective? Which fears do we need to release for the Scorpio collective, please, Spirit? Got 3 wanting to come out. Honoring your true feelings, raising your standards, and trusting your intuition. Wow, Scorpio. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I'm bringing the book into this one because this is 3 major blocks, right? 3 major fears that we need to really work through. Tarot's coming, guys. We're going to get to the tarot. Remember, this could be 3 completely different people. There could be 3 completely different scenarios where these blocks are coming in, where we're needing to work on to allow this abundance to flow. We're going to get to it. They all may be yours. One of them may be yours. Just bits of one of them may be yours. So please make sure you hone in, pay attention. I have some amazing energy clearing frequencies playing in the background, so try to absorb that while I send my healing energy out to and through you. But here we are. We're going to start with the Scorpios that are resonating with honoring your true feelings first. So let's just get you to take a look at this card if you can. Beautiful. There's an element of fearing. When I look at this, it's fearing being alone, feeling being left with yourself, your own feelings, your own thoughts, and not sharing them. It's almost as if you don't want to share your feelings and your emotions here for fear of rejection because of how you feel or because of the thoughts that you have, right? So honoring your true feelings. By drawing this card, you're urged to listen to and follow your true feelings. Do not betray yourself or rationalize that it's acceptable to deny your inner voice of truth. You have an inner counselor who is very wise. This source of wisdom speaks to you in both physical and emotional ways. Perhaps you have gut feelings that are speaking loudly to you, or physical reactions to situations such as a tightened jaw or nervous stomach. Your heart may be drawing you toward a particular geographical location, a specific career, or a certain type of relationship. You may feel compelled to leave a particular situation that is unacceptable. The fairies know the importance of healing their own feelings, and they ask you to do the same. They say, please don't discount what you know to be true in your heart. Follow your emotions, as they are your inner compass and will steer you home and keep you warm, safe, supported, and joyous. If you're unclear about which emotions you're experiencing, write down your thoughts and feelings in a journal to gain clarity and understanding. Here is your affirmation, and let's say this 3 times over for those this affirms with. I listen to, honor, and follow my true feelings, knowing they are the answers to my prayers. I listen to, honor, and follow my true feelings, knowing they are the answers to my prayers. One more time, Scorpio. I listen to, honor, and follow my true feelings, knowing they are the answers to my prayers. If this is one of your blocks, Scorpio, if one of your fears that you're needing to release is the fear of leaving a particular relationship, fear of being on your own, because you're not being heard, you're not feeling listened to, you're not feeling valued. In the workplace, in a relationship, wherever this fear is, honor your feelings. Honor your feelings in the respect of, one, the feelings that you have that make you dislike the situation, person, place, or thing, but also honor the feelings that make you also feel the way you do in the first place to want to make the change. You're allowed growth, you're allowed change, you're allowed to want difference and not be the same as last year, yesterday, last month. You can change your mind, and expressing this is okay, because the more you honor yourself, the more you honor how you truly feel, your energy shifts, right? And that stops the blocks of allowing beautiful, wonderful things to come, like that higher paying job, or those donations towards your business or charity, customers flowing in, love knocking at your door, dates that actually go past the second or third date, dates that go to a restaurant and not just your house for a Netflix and chill session. You know what I mean? Respectful connections. And how do you get that? How do you get respectful connections? You get them by honoring your wishes, your desires, your passions, what it is that you would want, how you want people to treat you. Expect it. And if it's not given to you, first up, straight up, if somebody doesn't ask you out on a decent date and they do just ask you to come over to Netflix and chill, speak your truth. Say, hey, look, I'm not really into that. I would like to meet you out for coffee first. If we can meet face to face and in person, I'd really prefer that. And it's like the assholes that have gone, oh no, man, or who have blocked you, have never spoken to you, ghosted you in those positions in the past where you've spoken yourself. So it's like, oh, I don't want to say that for fear of them telling me to, or not hearing back from them, or whatever it may be. Who cares? If they don't respond, if you speaking your truth has this person running for the hills, good. They're not strong enough for a woman like you or for a man like you. Strong woman energy I'm feeling here, or feminine energy I'm feeling here. So if that's you, we're going to get to roll out to confirm everything and clarify a little bit further. But if that's your card, honoring your true feelings is a strong one. Raising your standards for the next one. Guys, I have to sit on the couch, my legs. Oh, I'm getting old. I'm 38. Oh, I'm getting too old. I'm trying to be close to the camera. I'm trying to be glamorous, but here we are. Here's my feminine side. Okay. Raising your standards. I love this card. I've actually pulled this card for myself a couple of times over my last few years through my journeys. And I'm glad that I have. Now this card, don't settle for less than your dreams. Once you make the commitment to manifest an improved situation, the universe will find a way to deliver it to you. Deep down, you know what type of life you're meant to live. By drawing this card, you're being reminded that you deserve and can manifest any situation you wish. The fairies ask you to stop making negative affirmations based on scarcity thinking, such as, I can't afford this, or I could never accomplish that. Instead, they ask you to raise your standards to the level that all children of God deserve. Write down a list of your heart's true desires, Scorpio, and come on, you're ruled by the planet of desire. You can create your desires by thinking them, wanting them, writing them down, materializing your desires and your passions. Review the list daily with a feeling of faith and gratitude, emotions and commitment to expect the best for yourself. The commitment in your sales order that creates miracles in your life. As your dreams start to come true, be sure to graciously accept good in your life. Know that you deserve life's riches, rewards. We all do. If this is your block, if you are blocking your success, if you are blocking abundance to come to you, financial, emotional, it is because your standards need to be raised. You need to raise your standards for yourself, what you see yourself being allowed to have. Taking away all preconceived conditionings around lack and self-worth. You may have grown up with a lot less than what you have now. And yet here you are standing here with more than what you had before. Or if you're in a situation where you have less than you've had before, you've had more once upon a time. You're not stuck where you are. You're not stuck in this situation. It's a matter of, Scorpio, realizing that these emotions that you're feeling are deep. They are intense, but you're an intense sign. So transmuting that intense energy and transmuting that fear of, I'm not good enough, I can't have enough, I won't be enough, and taking that fear and turning that energy and flipping that into an energy of creation. Raising your standards. I am good enough. I want to say attractive. I want to say passionate. I want to say talented is another one. So if you're stopping yourself from posting that video of you creating a certain song, piece of art, new web design, whatever it is that you're creating, and you're not posting it or putting it out there because you don't think people are going to like it very much, or you're not looking at it like it's worthy, then of course that's what's going to happen. That's the energy you're putting out there. So we need to transmute that, change that into, oh my God, this is amazing. I love this. Everyone needs to see this. That confidence that I know you have, Scorpio, that can be there, that charming side of you, that real alluring energy that you can have, somewhat rebellious. Bring it out. Raise your standards. Know you're worth more in every situation and go for it. Another block to release. Beautiful cards to be getting here, Scorpio, and I hope you're taking down notes. If you have to come back and watch this again, make sure you do, because these are your blocks. This is how we're going to attract abundance. You want the money, you want the love, you want the attention. Remove these negative energies from your being, from your force field. Okay? And the final one is your intuition. Trust your intuition. Scorpio, you're a water sign. There's a lot of intuition that naturally flows through you. And one of the ways that Scorpios can get blocked in this lifetime and their intuition becomes blocked is through addictions. This could be gambling addictions. This could be drugs, alcohol. What I feel more strongly here is an addictive thought process, addictive negative sense of self, right? Your I ams need to change. Your worth needs to change. And feminines, I understand how hard it can be with self-worth. And it doesn't matter where you're brought up, where you're raised, if you're a Scorpio feminine, if you're a feminine anywhere, regardless of your zodiac sign, there's a level of victimization that happens to you from such an early age and for such a long time. And it's an unhealthy stigma that society brings on to the feminines quite often, that we're shifting and moving and shaking out of. And it needs to be an individual thing. We each individual, female, feminine, needs to raise their standards for themselves. Each of us. Each of us need to honor our true feelings, honor our feelings, and not be like, oh, well, I'm a woman, I'm feeling this, so it must mean I've got my period, right? Or right before my period. You start expressing yourself and you honor your true feelings, and all of a sudden you're crazy, or you're a witch. You become a witch because you start speaking your truth, you know? Oh my gosh, she's crazy, she's overly emotional. Whatever it is, no, bullshit, no. That's not welcome here. Express yourself. Honor how you feel. You're allowed to feel the way you feel. Deliver your feelings with love. Deliver what it is that you have to say with compassion. We don't have to be aggressive in the delivery of our true feelings, for sure. But you have them regardless, and they're yours. And you're allowed them. They are there from whatever conditioning has happened. And this is why we raise our standards. Our conditioning teaches us. Our lessons teach us. Raise that standard, come above, start again. Raise the next standard, come above, start again. And start trusting your intuition. That gut feeling, that niggling message you keep getting, that shallow, soft voice that whispers at you. It's not a scream, it's not loud. Our intuition is soft. And when you hear that, trust it. How much proof do we need through negative situations to be like, oh, I knew this was going to happen. You know what I mean? Trust yourself. Another block, trust your intuition. Those little parts of you that say to give you this idea. Those little visions that you get of a post, a meme, a song to write, a piece of artwork to paint, something creative, whatever it is. Trust that. That's where your abundance lies. Putting that out there, getting that out there to the public. Letting go of the fears of rejection, letting go of the fears of not being good enough, your work not being good enough. Who are you to decide what the public want to see? You create the work. Let the viewers decide if they like it or not. That's not up to you. You just get to make the work. You get to have the fun in creating the work to be objectified. And we want the collectives, we want the population to objectify our work so we can have honest, open, collective opinions on what it is that we've created. All of it constructive, all of it beautiful, all of it somebody's perception based on their own conditionings and how they've been raised and their life experiences. Not necessarily making anybody else's opposing opinions wrong, but it is theirs, allowing them to honor their true feelings and express themselves. We don't get to do that unless we all express ourselves originally in the first place. Your piece of work could be the one piece of work that has people standing around and it sparks up amazing conversations. And you're never going to know that you did that, but you did. Because you put your one bit of work out there. And that one conversation that those people had eventuated into a brilliant idea of their own that's gone off and done this. Like, you inspired people. You've become somebody's muse through your own delivery of your own work. So trust your intuition. Last card before we get to a couple of tarot cards just to confirm potential zodiac signs and so on. So trust your intuition, Scorpio. It is safe for you to follow your heart's guidance. You know deep down what to do. This card asks you to trust and follow the inner intelligence. Has your inner guidance been trying to get your attention lately? Perhaps a gut feeling is tugging at you like a seeing eye dog. An inner voice has been screaming at you, or you've had dreams charged with profound emotions and symbolism lately. By drawing this card, you're being urged to pay careful attention to the various forms of intuition. Now is not the time to ignore these messages or procrastinate. Trust your inner wisdom, just as you would if the game from respected teacher. Know that you aren't imagining the guidance. Its powerful and repetitive voice is a sign that you're truly getting clear and trustworthy messages that are worth following. I trust and follow my feelings and thoughts without question or delay. Scorpio, there's big messages that you're getting, downloads. These are creative, these are emotional, these are about your relationships and connections. Trust them, believe yourself, honor your feelings and raise your standards. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know who I'm talking about as well. Right, quick tarot cards just to get in for any extra clarification. Thank you, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. We're getting off that cycle of bad luck, getting onto the cycle of good luck. How do we attract abundance? Remove these blocks, and there the wheel starts turning, right? Here's the wheel turning in our favor. King of Cups, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Two of Wands. You're making a decision. You're making a decision. You're wanting to change. You want this change. You want new. You want a new beginning, somewhere new perhaps. Some of you are wanting to move. Maybe you want... This is a complete overseas lifestyle change. Some of you are coming into small victories. You're getting small wins here, there, and everywhere, and that's helping you. And that's because you've been trusting your intuition and going with your gut feelings, raising your standards. When you do all these little things, that's what I'm saying, your abundance starts to come in. The Wheel of Fortune, the first card to jump out. This is a reading of what are our blocks? How do we attract the abundance that we want? Well, all these beautiful things, honoring our true feelings, raising our standards, trusting our intuition. Right? Here we have the King of Cups, a very intuitive masculine being. He's a father. He's a business owner. He's emotionally balanced. He's not all over the place. We're not crying one minute, laughing the next, yelling the next. This guy's balanced in his emotions. They know who they are and what they want, but they're not overly expressive with it. There's a deep soul connection going on for you. This is somebody perhaps who you've known for 6 years, 6 lifetimes even. The number 6 is very strong here. 6 is also the number of balance, the number of peace, the number of tranquility. The wheel is turning in your favor, Scorpio. Here you are, the King of Cups. And if this is a feminine here that is showing up as the King of Cups, all that is saying is that you're in more of your masculine energy right now. You're having to be more decisive, make decisions, take more actions rather than, being more reserved and submissive and compassionate, even though you are very compassionate because you have the cups. But here you are, and there is an element of feeling nostalgic about the past, looking back to your childhood and maybe wanting to go back and make an offer to somebody from your past. Somebody that you've known for 6 years or dated 6 years ago, but you'd have to move. It's like you have to move towards them, or they wanting to come towards you. There is a masculine here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that you've known for a long time, 6 lifetimes, 6 years. It's like this is a strong connection, and they're wanting to give you a gift. There's a victory here. There is victory here for you. The Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands in the same spread suggests strong. Then we get the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Here we go. Here we go. Is the sense of lack gone? The Five of Pentacles I know wants to be in the reverse, and I'm going to get the pendulum just to confirm. Five of Pentacles, upright or reverse, please, Spirit. Yeah, I came out in the reverse. I felt it. Everything else, the Seven of Wands, is this upright or reverse, Spirit? Seven of Wands, upright or reverse? It's a maybe. This is the thing. This is the thing. The Seven of the Wands, you being defensive, is a maybe. There's commitment coming for you guys. And this is love. This is emotions. You're going to be so happy, Scorpio. Removing these blocks, working on. When you honor your true feelings, express yourself honestly. You're authentic to who you are. Your wants, your needs, your desires. Trusting your intuition. So that says, when you meet somebody, when you go on a date, you get that gut feeling of, oh, this is not going to be good. You don't have to message that person again. You don't need to go on a date with that person again. You can literally block them and never have to speak to them again. Or you can give them courtesy and tell them why. But you move on. And that's how you attract the beautiful love, the right connections, the ones that help you raise your vibrations as you raise yours, by trusting your intuition, raising the standards for yourself, what you're going to accept in your life, in your energy, because anybody that we're sharing our energy with, emotionally, sexually, you're absorbing their karma, you're absorbing their energy, and you want to be true to yourself around what it is that you want to carry on with them. Do you want to bring on somebody's bad luck for the rest of your life because they've been a shitty person and can't be bothered clearing out the crap? No. You've done your work. You've been healing yourself. You've been getting into your spirituality here. You've been tapping into your emotions and working on this lack mentality and healing. And here you are, 3 final blocks. Some of you, it's only one of these each blocks. You'll know which one of these blocks is yours to work through, Scorpio, but you're doing it and you're doing an amazing job of doing it. And this is why the Wheel of Fortune starts to turn in your favor. 2 more. We're just going to do one more shuffle to see what else comes out. I've got a feeling 2 more cards are going to come out. If we've got any doubles, that would be great. Any double clarification, please, for our Scorpio? I just saw the Death card, so this is for you, my babes. Okay, Scorpio, we have the Fool, yes, and the King of Swords. There is a whole new beginning coming for you. A new beginning with somebody who is likely an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You're also potentially dealing with another Scorpio. There is also Aries here as well. But there is new beginnings coming for you. It's like somebody comes and takes your hand. It's like, come with me, trust me. And you trust them because they're good looking, they're charming, and they're very intelligent. And this person is smart. They are very logical. They're not necessarily working from a heart space most of the time, but they are working from a logical space. They're in their mind, not their heart. They communicate through mind, not their heart. They wear suits more than they wear tracksuit pants and clothes. They wear their jewelry. They've usually got nice watches. They wear the nice fabrics. They care about the way that they look. And they're honest. And this person comes in and they take your hand and it's like, come with me, let's do this. Who cares what happens tomorrow? I don't even know. You don't even know. Let's just jump and see. And then you take this jump, but you're scared, you're guarded, you are defensive. You're like, but what if this person abandons me? What if this person leaves me out in the cold? What if I can't trust their commitment? No, remember, you raised your standards. You're honoring your feelings. You express your truth to this person always. You express them with kindness, with love, and with compassion. You honor your desires. You honor your creativity. And you get recognized for it. There's victory here for you, Scorpio. A divine connection coming for you. There is a twin flame card right here. If I want to go down that line, and I don't. I want to do twin flame readings very separately because they're too rare. However, I'm just going to call out some numerology here for you. I'm seeing the numbers 666, 444, 111. There's a lot of twin flame soulmate energy here in this reading. Has been a couple of times when I've done Scorpio readings in the past. But trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you this person's bad, no, cut them off, do it. If your intuition is telling you you love them, you can trust them, you can commit to them, they're committal, go for it. But sometimes the King of Swords can be non-committal. Sometimes this air energy can be non-committal because they're so logical. They can see all the reasons as to why a commitment won't work and not look at the reasons why the commitment will work. So there is the element of that could be potential here. Hence why you probably have fears and hesitations. But you will have a decision to make. And that decision is going to be yours. Do you move towards perhaps just taking a complete jump, leap of faith with somebody you don't know, somebody completely new? Or do you keep putting your guards up? And that's entirely up to you. I don't answer this one for you. This is your intuition. You've got to trust. You know this is your gut. Scorpio, I do offer personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading to expand upon this further, most certainly touch base with me. All the details to do so are via the information in the About page. I have a website, I have an email, wisebodyandmind@gmail.com, all in the About section. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. Patreon is only $3 a month, or $4.50 a month, depending on your location and currency. That just means you buy me a cup of coffee once a month to have the energy to do these readings. Okay, Scorpio, well, thank you for being here. I love you. Like I said, you could be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but not a lot. There's more of your own energy going on here, water energy, than there is most others.